by EARTHWISE. It's a 3-in-1. It's a blower, it's a vacuum, it's a mulcher in one. So I have it available in all sorts of great colors. I've got it in this blue. I think this is gonna be blue because this is purple, this is red, this is green, and this is orange, but a 3-in-1. And you know, this is, by the way, also lightweight too, Peter. I love the lightweight. This is really neat. And you know what, I'm gonna show you this as a blower right away because you've gotta see this. When I use this as a blower, it is so amazing. Because look what I'm doing right here. I want you to see this, that it is on wheels. We've got 160-mile-an-hour wind. And look at this. Down at the bottom of that blower tube, we have wheels. So this has to be the easiest blower that I've ever used. I've never seen that before. That's the coolest innovation. So 2 things on this blower vac mulcher that you've never seen before are going to be those wheels. And then if you look really where the wheels are, we have a blower tube on the top, and or actually say the blower tube on the bottom, and then this larger tube, that is our vacuum tube. So twin tube design. So that means we can go from that blower, I'm gonna turn this around, we can go from that blower that you just saw a second ago, and I can just take this switch, and I can go from blower, there it is, blower, to vacuum, just like that. So there's nothing else to change. That's why this is so incredible. When you have the bag on there, you can be using it as a blower. I'll show you that again. I can flip that switch. I'm blowing those leaves. I'm gonna flip that over, and I'm gonna go right over here, and I want you to see this. Same way now, I'm vacuuming those leaves. It's an incredible way to clean up the leaves. Now, as I do that, listen to that noise. That's the mulcher. So every time you're vacuuming, you're mulching as well. So it sucks up the leaves and then crushes them? Exactly. You know, I've never presented this before or seen it live. No, I've never seen it before. I mean, I read the card and the information on hsn.com, but I've never seen it before. I love that this exists because for every homeowner, you know, even if you hire somebody to do the lawn, they don't sweep up the driveway. The leaves are always on the patio, and then just to come out and do that blower and then to suck it in with the mulcher, that's why you can take it out the bag and just dump it into the garbage. Exactly. And now it's a great thing to be able to not only use the blower to blow all the leaves into a big pile, great, then you can flip that switch and you can go to vacuum, and then you vacuum up all those leaves in seconds. And then I want to show you this. So we talk about a mulcher. Check this out right here. This is going to mulch your leaves 15-to-1. So that means if you had a whole bunch of leaves that you raked up and put them into lawn bags, like this size, they would be 15 lawn bags versus 1 lawn bag of the leaves after they go through the mulcher. So this is two complete lawn. Oh, there's the 15-to-1. There's a 15-to-1. So look at that. There's the photo. Imagine those 15 bags that you had to fill by hand or 1 bag. Now this isn't 15 because the 15 would have been too big. Right. But these leaves are 2 lawn bags. And look at this tiny bit at the bottom. Oh my gosh. That's the same 2 lawn bags of leaves that have gone through our blower, through the mulcher, and then into that bag, and you can empty it in seconds. Now, I've done a lot of raking of the leaves. Right, I have a question. You can't do it on the grass, can you? Yeah. On the grass you can do it? Yeah. I thought that was like a dramatic pause. No, because I see you do it on the pavers, but not like raking the leaves is like the worst job ever. This isn't like you can't vacuum the lawn. I was gonna say that I don't love raking leaves. But know what I hate more than raking the leaves? So you rake the leaves into a giant pile. Right, you gotta get them in a bag. And I just want to be like, I'm done, and just go in the house. No, now you have to put them in the bag. So I'll even show you this. This is so cool. We even have these little teeth here, this little rake mechanism at the front of the vacuum tube for when you're using this on the grass to loosen those leaves. Look at that. So you can tuck that away. All right. Or you can leave it out there, just like that. I'm gonna leave it out. So you can see it. So you can use this on the grass. I think I'm sure we have a video clip of doing this. By the way, this is a perfect season because we're before fall. Oh yeah. You could use this all year long, but when fall comes and the dump of the leaves on your front lawn, look at that. So what you're doing is now you can hold it. I didn't even. They were showing it both ways, where you can hold it up in the air like a traditional blower, or using it with the leaves. Oh, sorry, with the wheels back and forth. Then you blow all those leaves into a big pile, flip the switch, and now you're vacuuming all those leaves. So now, you know, that's not gonna happen in 10 minutes, that huge pile.
Right.
But what are you not doing? You're not bending down and filling the leaves. You know what, have you done this one? I've done this. The worst part is you've got that pile of leaves and then you gotta hold the bag open.
Right.
So I've tried this technique where you stand on the bag and then you just sort of shove all the leaves between your legs to push them in there. You can forget all that because you're using this to do all that work. And I love it. So we'll go to vacuum again and I'll show you this. And when we're using it as a vacuum, you really are, it's gonna be just like when you're vacuuming in the house. You're back and forth, you're vacuuming up those leaves. And there is a lot of power there, which is nice, to get all those leaves from that stick. Get out of there. There it goes. It is a great way to not have to pick up the leaves yourself. And for many people, the difference is you want to be able to just switch back and forth because many times we're not picking up the leaves. We want to blow them off the porch, the patio, the walkway. And the same thing, hold it up like a traditional blower, or use it with the wheels. And it is so simple. I just love that you can go back and forth. Do you know that that's never been possible before?
No, I didn't know that.
It used to be there was there was a vacuum tube. You know, if you, hold on one second. Stay right here, Helen.
Okay, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm not going anywhere, I live here.
I just wanted to show you this.
Oh, okay.
Because this is typically what you have. So that's why I thought this was such a great innovation between the wheels and the ability to just flip that switch. Because this is what I always had before we had our 3-in-1, is that you have this. So this is the blower and you're using it as a blower. Then you have to go back to the garage and get that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna need your help.
Okay.
And then you take this and you lift this off here. Stay with me, Helen. This is only gonna be a second.
Okay.
And that comes off the bottom. Then you pull that off.
Okay.
Then you take this, and this goes back here and locks in there. Then you put the bag on there, and then you can use it as a vacuum. And then when you want to use a blower again, you go back and you do that whole thing.
Oh, I see.
Don't do that anymore.
Right.
This is a flip of the switch.
Right, let me take this away.
That's the big difference. So when you see what I was just trying to do with that one, or we can go from blower to vacuum just like that. That is something I've never seen before. It was brand new on this unit. It is fantastic. So from blower to vac, and the reason we're doing that is right there. You can see the twin tube design that we have on there. Blower tubes down the bottom, and I'll even show you that from the front right here. Look at that. So there's our blower tube down there. That's smaller. It's generating that power. You have also the variable speed. We can control the power from 60 to 180 mile an hour wind. And then right there is that large vacuum tube. And there are those teeth that you can hide away, or you can keep them out there all the time. Just like that, lock those back in place. So that twin tube design is what makes this completely different than anything I've seen before. And I'll show you that variable speed. So we put it back to blower. Now, if you want to be able to control those leaves a little bit, move them off of the patio, but not send them everywhere. But now listen as I crank up that power, 180 mile an hour winds. It's like the jet warming up. I mean, it's an amazing way to
There's
really...
a leaf, like, no, you see, it looks like it was all covered with leaves and they're all like pushed all the way. I mean, that's amazing.
It really is. It's a great way to be able to not only vacuum the leaves, but use it as a blower. You're mulching. Whenever you're vacuuming the leaves, you're always mulching them as they go through that impeller and they get chopped up. 15-to-1 ratio. And there's that bag. See, for many of these, you would never keep the bag on all the time because it's too complicated.
Right.
You want to go back and forth. Here, leave the bag on. You're never handling a lot of weight because you have those wheels. It's very simple to do that. Now, let me go over there. We're seeing them using this on the porch, and this is probably what we're doing every day. Maybe you're using a broom right now, and you're thinking, you know, I can't, you know, get a broom out every single time to do it. Grab your blower. It is fully adjustable as well. If you're shorter or taller, we can actually even adjust those twin tubes because it's telescoping up and down. There you can see the variable speed. You can control that as well. So all in all, it is such an easy blower to use. You're not gonna have to worry about gas. With EARTHWISE, you're just adding that extension cord and you're set to go. So this has it all, 3-in-1. So again, on the porch or patio, I'm on blower. I can use those wheels, plenty of power. But if I want to, I can take that power down just a little bit, and now I can control where those leaves go. Maybe I can crank that power up again. And then I get to the stairs, and if you want to use the bag, you can use the bag there or continue to use the blower. It really is amazing.
Wow. All right, guys, we have about 1 more minute left. I want to go through the colors one more time. We have them available in lots of fun colors, too. So we have it available in blue, and the blue is more like a teal blue. We have it in purple. We've got the 3-in-1 blower vacuum and mulcher in red. We've got it in green, and then we also have it available in orange. So it weighs about 9 pounds. I love these things that like don't weigh a lot.
Right.
And that, you know, everybody's gonna love. And then, you know, maybe you don't take it out every single day, but you have it, you own it, you use it,
exactly.
You know, when the leaves come down, taking away one of the worst jobs, you know?
And think about this. So it's 9 pounds when you're using it this way.
Right.
But we have those wheels on there. And again, that is an innovation that I haven't seen before. So as I put this down on the ground, and now I'm using one hand, so now I'm nowhere near the full 9 pounds. I'm just going back and forth, using this as that blower with those wheels. It's even easier. So I think it's nice enough that you can take this out more often and not have to deal with your broom, clear the porch and patio all the time. Oh, and how about the garage?
Oh, yes, the garage.
Your garage, you probably open that and imagine all the rodents that run in as soon as you open it.
I don't have those anymore.
No, but as soon as I open the garage.
Snakes, you gotta look out for the snakes.
No, as soon as I open the garage, it just seems like there's a pile of leaves in there. If I leave it open for minutes, having something like this ready to go, it is perfect. So
I'm gonna throw one more thing in. Like at $79.95, if you're the kid on the block that does the lawn mowing,